GFCI protection for personnel. That annoys me because very rare, I think swimming pools do this also sometimes in 680. GFCI protection for personnel, GFCI protection now, but it's not universally done. So I mean, either you always say GFCI protection for personnel or you don't say it, and then the question comes up, well, what is GFCI protection for? So Brian, why don't you take us over to Article 100, the definition, and let's take a look at that. Okay.
Here we go.
A device intended for the protection of personnel. Well, if it's, okay, that functions to de-energize a circuit or portion thereof within an established period of time when a ground fault circuit interrupter exceeds the value established for a Class A device. And if we take a look at the informational note, a Class A device will trip at 6 milliamperes or greater. So back over to my slide, there would be no reason for me to say in our text, Mario, or our slides, or our graphics, protection for personnel, because that is what GFCI, that automatically tells us that, okay? We're good with that, guys?
Yep.
All right. I'm a code guy, and I like to be efficient. Okay, here we go. GFCI protection makes yet another appearance in the work areas and is now required for receptacles used for hand tools and portable lighting. What are we talking about here? Okay, 680.8, GFCI protection required for all, okay, 15 and 20 ampere. I was thinking about maybe the welders required it. No, it's 15 and 20 ampere, 125 volt receptacles used for electrical hand tools or portable lighting equipment installed in work areas where welders are operated. This, you know, when I read certain rules, it kind of gets me thinking like, you know, like garages, right? People are working in, you know, commercial garages and all kinds of garages. What else? So that would have been 511. Mario, find the rule on 5 garage. I think it's, for some reason, I'm going to say it's 511.10 or in garages. I think we had something in boat houses and boat yards that would have been in 555 somewhere, that when they're working on boats. So where people are working on tools, and now they've expanded it to where people have welders. Brian, you were going to say something.
Well, you know, this, it's easy to kind of lose track of where we're at. We're in 630, which is welders. And this is actually a specific application that you'll find in fabrication shops. And that is, in the welding areas in a fabrication shop, there are receptacle outlets for grinders, for scalers. There's all these tools that are electric that get plugged in, and then lights. You're wearing a very dark mask. True. It's hard to see through it, so you add additional lighting. You're plugging in it, moving all over the place. And it previously, historically, has not been real clear if you need to have GFCI protection, because a lot of these areas are actually, I don't want to call them indoors, but it's indoors. It's inside of a big giant building. And so this is like, hey, if you're working in those areas and there is significant risk, you're sweating all over the place, you know, and you touch stuff, now the hand tools have to be GFCI protected.
Brian, I don't know too much about the welding process, but I have heard there's water involved somehow? No?
There can be.
There can be?
Yeah, for quenching, but yeah, there's definitely some water involved.
Yeah. Here's my take. They couldn't get it in 210.8. So what we'll do is we'll go over to 630, which makes no sense at all, because 630 talks about welders, not welding areas. But we'll squeeze it in there to somehow add GFCI protection to an article that deals with welders, and somehow make it, if you said it was a marina, if you said it was a garage, if it was a chapter 5, but this is like equipment. So what we'll do is we'll get it in here now. And once we get in here now, somebody will submit a public input, say, you know, guys, it really isn't appropriate to be in 630 because that deals with a piece of equipment. Let's just relocate this to 210. As a matter of fact, while we're doing that, why don't we relocate you already got it in 511, move that over to 210.8. Go ahead and take what you got, the marinas and boat yards, go ahead and move that over. And a matter of fact, let's move a lot of these GFCI rules, put them over into maybe a special set. I think we should add a whole new article called GFCI protection and build this sucker up so that people could find out Where do you need GFCI protection? Right now, let's be honest here, you have to struggle to, Mario, let's make a PI, a new article. Is there a 211?
Wiring protection. AFCIs, GFCIs.
What article? What Dave? What article? Give me an article number.
No,
Is there a 210? Right? Is there a 210? 211? I don't know if they knew the new ones. Or was it?
No, it goes from 210 to
What
215.
are we going to call it? 212. I think 212 would be.
Well,
I want a 212. Part A, general. Part B, GFCIs. Part C, Tom, take that. Here, let me give Tom to Mitch for some.
Tom's all over it.
He's salivating all over the place.
no, he is. He is right here. He is.
Okay. But what I'm saying is that, do you agree burying this stuff into the places that they're burying it? At one time it was fine. It was just, when I started, it was only in, I forgot, 71. It might have been construction sites, whatever. It was one. It was easy. And that was in 590. But now we've expanded it. So I'm being silly to some level, yes.
And that's kind of what's happening over the last few code cycles, Mike. There's more information in 210.8. It's A, B, C, D, E, and maybe up to F now in this
H,
cycle.
I.
It's grown, and more GFCI requirements. That's been the landing place for them.
Well, and the thing is, 210 is branch circuits. And so there's a lot of applications of GFCIs that don't belong in branch circuits.
You know what? I think the GFCI guys, you can be exposed now. You can go ahead and just say, you know what, we want our own article now. We're not trying to sneak in anymore. We're going in the front door. Yes.
Well, Article 630 deals with equipment, right?
Right.
Well, by what we changed here, we should change this to Chapter 5 to make it occupancies.
That's what I'm trying to say. Otherwise, are you kidding me?
There you go.
You're putting, it's a piece of equipment. It's not a job.
I actually just pulled up the scope after you said that. I was like, as much as I like this rule, I'm looking at the scope, and this is not within the scope of
outside
this
the
article.
scope.
Right.
Outside the scope.
Yeah.
Not that that means a thing, but it's not within the scope of the article.
All right. I look at this after 18 code cycles, you know what I'm saying? And I watch what's going on. I watch all the dramas. I look at the words that are being used, the minimum standard to the code. There's personalities that are taking place here. And of course, those things will then get revised, and it will then get into language that would be more consistent. So I just find it humorous.
Some people go to comedy clubs. We deal with code. Oh my God. That's enough.
Oh my God. All right. All righty. That was just my little personal take on what the heck are you doing? All right. That's it. Article 630.